And it has been way too long. I think it's time to have a real conversation about why the car scene, most notably YouTube, sucks today. You know me, you know who I am, you came to the channel. If you're watching this video, if you don't like brutal, real facts coming from a real person, go ahead and change the channel, because I don't care about your feelings. Now that the soft ones have left the video, it's time to have a real talk. I mean, I've been out of the game for a minute. I've been changing things, changed careers, bought a house, doing bigger and better things. I was busy. YouTube was not a priority. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I bought a new car. Some of you know, some of you don't. If you don't, I have a Brabus 650. She's fun. We'll talk more about that later. I'm not here to flex what I bought, which is part of the problem with YouTube right now. So we're gonna go get some gas, because I got 60 cents off at Kroger thanks to the lady. We got a meet to go to tomorrow for my boy Brandon McComb. And we're gonna have that talk while we drive, because automotive YouTube was a big turnoff for me. So for those of you who don't know, I got off YouTube. And when I say got off, I didn't really like leave. I just kind of took a big step back and started watching. After I went on a trip to the Maldives. So going there, getting my mind right, kind of taking some time and thinking about everything, it changed my perspective on a lot of things. So the big breakout video I had beforehand, and I'm not here to shout out any other YouTubers. Y'all have had no love for me. Nobody has checked on me. Fuck all y'all. That's how I look at it. I did a race with a YouTuber that I didn't know was supposed to be a race. Okay. I thought we were meeting up, talk about a vehicle. Well, a lot came push to shove there, okay? Wanted to go do a run, didn't have any gas, I was sitting on a full tank, this, that, and the other, bad tuning, it is what it is. I got shit talked nonstop. Cool, awesome. Well, karma bit that person in the ass. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. We'll leave it at that. But people rearing their teeth at me kind of made me step back and change how I looked at the game a little bit. And yeah, obviously I bought the 1320. We played with that thing. Great car. I actually missed that car a little bit. I do miss the Mopar scene. I know that sounds wild. Nobody really expected that from me, but I do miss the Mopar scene. I don't miss the dumbasses who get a retarded amount of police attention. Nah. Let's get out of this driveway real quick. I damn sure don't miss that. Because it was just nonstop bullshit constantly. And it got to the point with the 1320 where I started getting followed around by cops. And we all have a past. Okay? In my past, I don't communicate or do well with police. I mean, the only cop I've ever actually had like a friendship with, and he's a retired cop now, he's not a real cop anymore, was demonology. For those of y'all who didn't know that, sorry to drop that bomb on you, but that's 100% true. Hit up homie, he'll tell you the same thing. But with that being said, I got out of the Mopar scene because people doing little takeovers and this, that, and the other, and I'm not about that. I'm not about extra police attention. I am a grown man. If I do the crime, I'll do the time, and I know the time that comes with whatever dirt I do. However, I'm not going to take licks for anybody else who won't take a lick for me. So I got out of the scene. Another big motivator there was the current used car market. It was a beautiful time. I sold that car for a little bit more than I purchased it for. There's a whole bunch of drama surrounding that with a local dealership here that I will never do business with again, because their moral compass is more fucked up than today's gender reveals. However, stepping into the Brabus scene, it's been interesting. I've had a couple of people try to call me out. Your car's fake. I'm like, all right, that's cool, man. It's fake, I guess. I mean, it's been certified by Brabus. Call them and ask. But with that, I decided to take some time for me, for my family, get my priorities straight, which were there. Now, in that time that I was taking and getting my priorities straight, thinking about life and this, that, and the other, one of the things that I noticed was all this happened during COVID. Craziness. Like, glad that's over. Glad we can drive without a mask again. I never put a mask on, honestly, anywhere. The only time I wore a mask was on international flights because I wanted to get where I was going. But during that, I saw YouTube take a turn. And what I mean by taking a turn is it wasn't about cars anymore. It turned more into, look what I got. Look how much money I spent. I don't care about that. It literally, like, I've got money. I don't give a damn about money. Like, at the end of the day, I've been homeless and I've been balling. And in between both of those, there's a sweet middle that keeps you humble and allows you to still be a people person. That's where I'm at today. I'm totally fine. Got a house, got a fun car, got a great girl, got my dogs. I have no worries. Let's put this thing in individual mode. But it got to a point where I stopped watching a lot of my favorite YouTubers. Here, let's give her one. We were sliding through half of that. But it got to a point where I stopped watching my favorite YouTubers because every other video was just flaunting. Look what I bought. $1 million this, $1 million that. I mean, I think my number one car YouTuber I still watch, and he does flaunt a little bit, but I knew the kid when he was younger in the FRS days. TJ Hunt, probably my favorite YouTuber right now in the car side of the world. I mean, the guy's got taste. He's got class. The dude knows how to build a car. I mean, there's not much more you can say to that. The only thing he's ever built that made me go, what are you doing, was a classic Mustang with the JDM motor in it. It was very Tokyo Drift, but I think that was the point. Just chasing views, mission accomplished. I can't hate on that. But there's a lot of other YouTubers, and again, I'm not going to put names out there because I don't care that much. I'm not built like the rest of y'all. All this internet talk, I don't play those games. If you got a problem with me, don't send me a DM. Come handle it. Straight up. I'm past the world now where everybody wants to be a keyboard warrior or be fucking thumb thugging on Twitter. I'm not that dude. You got an issue with me, let it be known. Let's handle it. There's another YouTuber, duo, trio, whatever the hell you want to call them, that just flaunts money. Absolutely just flaunts it. And they have a reputation in the area they frequent, they don't live there, that they frequent, of pissing off garages because they come in and just think because of their notoriety, they should get stuff for free. Oh, you should hook us up because if you hook us up, it's going to get you more business. That's not true. And one of the big things that I've had to learn in business is notoriety and who you know plays a big factor in finding your results. But hooking people up with stuff for free don't pay your bills. So there's certain people on this game now that I just absolutely despise. There's local YouTubers I don't fuck with at all. I won't talk to them. I'm not going to celebrate with you. I'm not going to converse with you. I'm not dapping you up. Nothing. You're dead to me. I don't care. Your car could be on fire. I'm going to keep driving. Snakes in the grass, people. And I mean, YouTube has, if you really stop and look, if you climb off their proverbial stack, if you get what I'm saying there, and take a step back and actually look at what they do, is just chasing views. And I get it, YouTube is a business, man, that's cool. But fake stage drama, taking advantage of people because they would like your notoriety to make their businesses go further, and just flaunting money, like, I bought this $1 million hypercar. I can't drive it. I'm going to flip it. And I'm going to buy 2 more cars. I'm going to buy these things that you'll never be able to purchase because I have you brainwashed into listening to me constantly about how I spend money. Not realizing that you're the reason they have that money. Straight up. I mean, I don't know. I know this is just coming off as a rant and I'm sounding like a bitch, I'm sure, but I don't know, man. It makes me sick to my stomach. I'm one of these people that I come out here and I hustle for absolutely everything I have. And I hate watching people get hustled. And I feel like that's what's happening in the YouTube world. Is people are just getting absolutely hustled because, man, I'll get there one day. Shout out your YouTuber. Shout out your favorite YouTube. see how long it takes for them to get back to you. Well, they have so many millions and this, that, the other. That's cool. Ask anybody. I don't have that many. I've got 10,400 on here, almost 20,000 on TikTok, things like that. But ask anybody who's ever reached out to me, and I bet you there ain't one person, not one, that can say I've never reached back out to them. I mean, YouTube, it definitely has its weird strikes. You get people to run up, oh my God, you're so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. That's cool, man, but I need you to chill out. You're freaking me out a little bit. I don't like that. But these YouTubers have this stigma behind them now that they think they're celebrities. They think they're somebody. Homeboy, anybody can hold a camera and make a video. Anybody. I don't care if you do woodworking stuff, epoxy stuff, if you're Jake Tran. Shout out to that guy, by the way. That channel's phenomenal. I don't care. Anybody can do this. It don't make you special. And the fact that you take your revenue from this and flaunt it, and then ignore your fans and take advantage of businesses, I can't fuck with that. You don't have any morals. You're not a man to me. I mean, yeah, I'll give another shout out right now. One of my other favorite YouTubers, Amelia Hartford. All day. At first, I'm not going to lie, some of the people you were originally messing with that got you in the YouTube game, I wasn't fucking with them. So it kind of made me look at you sideways. However, now you've gotten to a point where I enjoy your content. You work on your cars. You go blow stuff up and let's take it apart and rebuild it in the same episode. I fuck with that. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, the refraction that this is having on the car community is people now want to clout chase. And what I mean by that is they want to get to a point where, oh, well, I'm known for doing this and I'm known for doing that. And takeovers, this, that, and the other, because I saw it on YouTube. And man, everybody respects those guys. No, they don't. True car enthusiasts do not respect that. And I mean, yeah, you're just talking everybody down. Okay, I might be talking everybody down, but understand this. I'll drive them. Call me a liar. If you know me, well, I can drive. Put me in anything that matches horsepower or some that don't, and I'll hand you your ass every single time. Because you can buy something and you can pay a shop to work on something, doesn't make you a car guy. Sorry. Or girl, in this case. I mean, we got people killing people doing high speed on the highway, which I'm not going to sit here and say I'm innocent and say I've never done that, because that'd be a lie. It would be an absolute lie. There's video proof that I've done that. Mexico, of course. But I do it in a controlled environment where I wouldn't put anybody else in danger. You got these takeover things. You got people just doing absolute dumb shit. Jumping intersections in California. Like, what are you doing? And the thing here that kind of like blows my goddamn mind, and I'm sorry for all the cussing, I'm just a little heated because, yeah, I'm me. Is these are the same people that will come back and go, I don't know why the cops mess with us. What do you mean? You're the reason cops mess with us. I mean, dude, I moved out of California at the perfect time. You can't have nothing there. You cannot have a modified vehicle there now. I was reading an article earlier today that they're literally putting in a camera system that reads decibels for exhaust, and they take a picture of your plate and will send you a ticket in the mail now. And you can be state rep for absolutely anything there. And the prime suspects out there, they're not even from California. Come on, man. What are you doing? Just making life harder for everybody else. For no reason. And then make a YouTube video bitching about it. Like, I'm over it, man. Like, there are certain people I mess with. There's certain people I'll never talk to again. There are people here locally I'll never converse with again. But at the end of the day, man, y'all do you. I'm going to come back to this game slowly but surely. We got a couple of things going on with the Brabus. She will be going in for a new tune and service the 23rd with Modern Mercedes Repair here in Dallas. Add a little bit more horsepower, play a couple of games. I got to figure out a couple of things that I want to do. We're going to be changing wheel colors. We're going to be changing up the, oh my God, what is it? The roof in here, I guess you can call it. We're going to be going red, changing up a few things, and then I've gotten really into F1 again. I mean, we're going to change up the content. And this will be the last video where I stake out any drama or talk any shit about anybody else, because I don't care. You're not on my radar. And collaborations unless you have checked on me or fucked with me before, or I respect your content. Ain't gonna happen. Period. But that being said, guys, I had to get it off my chest because it's been bugging me. I'm tired of watching the bullshit, and I'm tired of watching these new kids eat it all up and then go do dumb shit and ruin their futures. I can't stand that shit. With that being said, for those of you who have stuck around, 10,400 of y'all, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. My name's 86 Face Alex Wise, for those who don't know. I'm out here in Texas. If you're around, you want to see the car, hit me up. Let's go play. But we're going to do it in a smart fashion, and we're not going to play each other for views. I appreciate all y'all. Have a great weekend. Stay cool because it's hot as hell out here. Stay savage.